my name is Katie, and lots of sodium in our food is a problem. Excess sodium can lead to heart and kidney disease. It can also lead to kidney stones. This is a great cause for concerns because kids ages 2 to 18 years of age, 92 to 94% of them eat excess sodium daily. So I set a goal to create a healthy meal for my peers that is low sodium and tastes fantastic. I wanted my meal to be a quick alternative to junk food. Now I needed to plan. I ended up choosing my French class because it'll be around lunch anyways. I was going to make honey mustard chicken farro with one altercation. I chose honey mustard chicken farro because it is low sodium, looks great, smells great, and is healthy. And not many people have heard of farro, so I thought it was a great opportunity to bring something new to the table. So I made plans to do my trial tasting on the 3rd of December and the 13th of December with my French class. I was going to prepare my food at school, then deliver to my class using a rolling cart. In total, we paid $50 for the food for both testings. During my tastings, I used food QR codes, which are down here, plates, napkins, and water. Then, to evaluate my food, I used QR codes, which they would scan, and then it would take them to a Google Sheet, which I made. After finding the recipe online, I decided to make it for my family to see if it was good and to make slight changes to the recipe. Once I knew that it was good, then I got everything figured out to make my meal, and Miss Mitchell got the food the day before and made sure that the kitchen was clean with everything that I needed. During Skinny Block, my mom and I cooked my meal at school. My mom is a teacher who had Skinny Block planning. We ran into some time issues at the end, so I had to go to class for about 5 minutes. But then during lunch, me, my friend Lucy, Sydney, and myself came here to make sure everything was finished cooking, and we plated everything. When lunch was over, we rolled the food to our classes, which is right here at the rolling cart. Then we handed out everything, food, forks, napkins, and water, and the QR codes to everyone. Then, once they finished eating, they used the QR codes to scan it and evaluate it. This meal was, This meal was with asparagus as my first option. And on Sunday, December 12th, we made the second meal with broccoli and carrots at home. I decided to change the asparagus to broccoli because people on my Google Sheet had suggested it. I cooked all my food, making sure that everything is clean, and I used my dad's flat stone grill to cook my seasoned chicken with his help. Then, once everything was cooked, we put it in the fridge till the next day. During Skinny Block, Lucy and I both reheated my meal and plated the food. You start with a farro, then you add the chicken and the broccoli and carrots, and then you add the honey sauce. Yum. Once again, we had our French class taste it and review it. I got both positive and negative feedback. Questions I asked were star ratings. What would you have given the star rating? I had gotten an average about 4.4 stars. Another question is, what is one thing you would change? I use this to enhance my meal as well. After doing all of my testing, I needed to come up with pricing. I estimated how much the packaging was, then got the price of my ingredients for serving, which was $13.32. Then, after a bit more research, I found companies marked up their prices by 33%, which came to a total of $19.87, making a $6.55 profit. Once everything was done, I had to create my nutritional label, there, for one serving. I started by writing my recipe out and then took all my ingredients and wrote out their nutritional facts. Then I added them up and got my final nutritional label, which I then realized was for 4 servings, so I had to bring it down to 1 serving. So once I fixed that, I was able, so finally the national FCCLA program that can be used in my project is the student body, because we want to promote healthy eating.